So we officially have 1.44 released, and it's exciting. I was able to remove the beta and then basically just go into the game. And unlike sometimes when there's an update, because this is technically the same update, I was able to resume my current job that I had going on. I will have a link down below in the description box as to what this all entailed, but I've already done that when I spoke about the update when it was in beta less than a week ago. But I'll do it again in case it's the first time you watch this. So we're here in Denver, Colorado, just north of Denver, Colorado, and we're going to be going into Casper here. That's pretty much it. So we're just going to drive around, not really talk about the update itself, apart from the fact that I am very excited. I wish that my GPS on the right-hand side still had the ability to move that so that it could be flush at the bottom, but unfortunately I can't do that. And with the mod that I had where it made it all one straight bar at the bottom, clearly it hasn't been updated yet for this version of the game. So I just kind of have to deal with it. And it is a little bit of a big deal for me, like I said. There we go. So I can get rid of it, but I don't have the built-in GPS. At least if we could resize it. To me, that would be a big, big deal. Please pull in. That's what she said. So we'll pull in. Because, you know, it didn't take me 15 minutes to get up to 90 kilometers an hour. So we'll do this. We'll just kind of see how things go. But absolutely, really quick. Whoa, 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 whoa. So what do I do? I think I botched it. I did. I hope I don't screw this up. Because I have a good habit of doing that. 79,329 pounds. Hot damn, use a big load, boy. So by far the biggest change to the game, in my opinion. As I take a sip of my Diet Pepsi. For the sake of flavor, and not because I'm on any kind of diet, is the fact that when mods go wonky or they disappear, they don't work, or you remove them, your game will no longer crash. The game will understand what's going on, what assets are gone, and it'll know what ass to put back into the game so we can get you up and going and rolling to your next destination. That's a huge thing. That used to be one of my biggest pet peeves with the game. I'd sometimes, I had a lady there with a box of pizza. Don't ask. There's a lot of cheese and sauce on that pizza. And essentially, I said, I don't need the woman. Just give me the pizza. But I deleted her, or I did something I can't remember. And then I couldn't find the actual mod, so I couldn't, like, re-add it. So I lost, like, dozens of hours of gameplay as a result. So that's the kind of shit that they're trying to eliminate. And overall, like I said, not that it was terrible before, but this was by far, in my opinion, the most stable open beta I've ever played. Not that I have thousands of hours into the game, but I have enough experience with a couple of open betas, and some of them either had really weird light reflections, or there's always a little something, and that's to be expected. And then there was a huge fix to the open beta that fixed a bunch of things I didn't even realize were broken. And I've cranked in quite a few hours. I want to say I did at least 12 hours on the beta, roughly. That's a safe assumption of how long I've been playing the game. Well, I hope so. I just went on the weight station. You told me I weighed 80,000 pounds. So now we're just cruising. We're just observing things. One of the biggest things I hope they bring someday, which I don't know if they've done it and I just don't realize it, because I do have a fairly new monitor and stuff like that in the last couple of months, is better anti-aliasing. Or higher resolution. Not that I'm into the 4K crap. But when you crank up that resolution, that's what it helps to do, is alleviate... Oh, shit on a stick. Are you fucking kidding me? And those are those random road events that we talk about sometimes. I can reduce those, but to be honest with you, makes it more realistic. So we just kind of go with it. A little bit of a detour. I'm not overly concerned about that. Again, I am driving the new addition to the game, the International 9900i. Is that it? Is that sexy thing I'm driving right there? It is. Whoa. Cheyenne. I met a girl once whose name was Cheyenne. It's une vraie chienne. If you're French, you'll know what that means. Okay, I'll just tell you. So chienne, not Cheyenne, but chienne, is dog in French, but the feminine. Because in French, we do the whole masculine, feminine. It might sound confusing, but it's better than the German, who also do the neutral. So like in English, when someone says, "Whoa, hot tamale," I'm going to see my cousin, great. We don't know if that's a guy or a girl, especially in this day and age. And whereas in French, if you say ma cousine, you know that it's a female cousin. Cousin is a male cousin. So we're just a little bit more descriptive. It helps if I can speak properly. So anyways, ha ha ha. That was supposed to be funny. It made me laugh, so really that's all that matters, right? Whether or not you're laughing doesn't really matter, because I don't recall selling you a ticket to my stand-up comedy routine. So I'm not expected to make you laugh. It's a ghost driver. So again, this is smooth sailing. I love the fact that this is officially released. One day, if they work a little wee bit, not complaining, just a smidgen, on the anti-aliasing, which I do feel is better. Or at least so it appears to be. Draw distances, maybe just a little bit more. And even just gave us the option, like I said, for that GPS that you see, for us to move it around freely and to resize it. Oh my good heavens, that would be amazing. I would have it flush right down at the corner, and I'd make it just a little bit smaller. We don't need to have it that big. And that's the end of that. But yeah, no, this is just wonderful. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I was really tired. Well, not that I'm really awake. And I thought to myself, let's open Steam. Let's see what's going on. It's also getting hotter than a mad bastard up in here. So for the first time this year, and I could have done this a couple of weeks ago, but I said, let's wait. Let's just open the windows. Oh no, we're beyond needing the windows open now. I has the air conditioning turned on. And I can already feel it kicking in, removing, sucking the life right out of that humidity. And holy hot pineapple. Does that ever make a difference? Because there are times where I feel a bit woozy from how hot it can get in here. Yeah, I got a bearded dragon as well, a couple of reptiles. Crank up the heat a little bit with the heat light. That doesn't really help. And it can easily get I mean, I don't want to exaggerate, but it gets at least 30 degrees Celsius, which is like somewhere in the 90s Fahrenheit, for my American fellas, fellowettes, or whatever you call them. How about just my American folks south of the border? We'll just keep it simple. You'll know what that is. Because I think 97% through analytics show that it's the good old folks of the USA that are watching my shit. Nobody in my own country of Canada is watching what I'm doing. No one's that crazy. We also have like 11 times less people. But that's okay. This is smooth sailing at 100 and just shy of 160 kilometers an hour. That is, right now I'm cruising at about 98 miles an hour. I'm trying to smack the 100 miles an hour because that's 160 kilometers. See, I like the kilometers because it's a bigger number. When someone says, oh, I was ripping down the street at 60 miles, I'm like, bitch, I idle at 60 miles an hour, okay? My car doesn't start moving until I hit at least 70. I'm sure you understand what I mean by that, 'cause technically that made no sense, but you get the idea, the gist of it, if you will. And this feels good when you're cruising. That's why I don't like doing these escort things with the police and all this bullshit and having to pay attention to the speed limit. Well, it also makes the trips 2 to 3 times longer. I wanna get the ball going. Move out of the way, that's it. Make way for the king of the road. Obviously, this isn't real. Well, it could be. It depends where you are, I suppose. I don't know about 100 miles an hour, but I know that there are some places for a fact in the state of Nevada, and potentially some others. There's some small stretches of interstates, if that's what they call them, where essentially there's no speed limit. Or maybe there is, but it's really high. Maybe somebody in the comment section that somehow by a miracle made it this far can keep me up to date on that. Or catch me up to speed, if you will. So that 18th gear, let me tell you, it's used for quite a bit. For some reason, I keep thinking it goes to 21, but it doesn't. What I keep thinking goes to 21 is my old bicycle. That had 21 speeds. This, on the other hand, does not. So for some good 70 kilometers, you just leave it in A18. And I'm not gonna lie. What does the A stand for? I want to say automatic, but I have a feeling that's just not correct. Because why would I need to be told it's automatic? I don't know. Come on, move it. We're in the fast lane. Don't make me do it. You're driving in that bus's blind spot. That's not a smart move. Careful of the ghost driver. Everybody else has someone in the vehicle. That's definitely not something I would want. I like being able to see the steering wheel and all that. I don't need someone's fat, hairy, sweaty hands touching my steering wheel. But again, it's all about options. There's some people that would like that, and they'd like to be able to look down and go, oh, how's it going? Okay, to each their own. Now let's look at the weather. The clouds, dynamic. It never looks the same twice. And I love it. Of course the bus is going in the same direction. We gotta move on it. We're gonna go wide. If there was a car there, that would have sucked. But we're doing that. This is not how you'd want to do that in real life. I would have failed. And that's why I don't have my license to drive these things. Oh, I know what you're thinking. I just don't know what I'm thinking. But it looks like we're near... Oh my goodness, I got distracted. Sweet Jesus, Hail Mary. And that's because... Well, it's really easy. Yeah, we'll just... Shh. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Yeah, no. It's just a flesh wound. Nobody saw that. In real life, that would not have happened because peripheral vision. That's why there's that camera you can get that, Anyways, you could move around. And for some reason now my mouse isn't working. That's wonderful. The batteries are working. I think I have to, essentially change the USB port for the wireless adapter on my Logitech G something or another. I'm not too sure. But at least I can do that. Yeah, normally when I drive on my own and I'm a lot less distracted and I'm not talking and being distracted with why my mouse doesn't work, I drive a lot better. Gotta watch that stop sign. And now here. We'll go a little bit wide. Make that delivery easy. We don't want to get too complex. Remember that time I did that and it literally took me longer to park my load than the trip itself. Few people had a good laugh. See? Oh, my fucking mouse doesn't work. Oh yeah, that's right. God damn. Can I hit the tab key? No, I can't. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to end it here. And I'm going to say, sorry, I'm in a hurry. Or let's play it safe. Definitely not where do you need it. Forget that shit. As always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I'll twist it, I'll bend it in half, and I'll break it off in your ass. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, I mean, naturally, that would be fantastic. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.